Hello people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Queen to the jet. All right, if this is your first time, please subscribe. If you already did, welcome back and thank you so much. I appreciate everyone's support. Hope everybody's having a great day. All right, so I did a video a couple of days ago with my wicked somebody. She goes by the name Amanda, but it was fun. We had a great time, and a lot of people actually liked it. So she has that spice, that spice to it, which I like. Anyway, so let's get into today's topic. It's personal, and I feel like I have to talk about it because I know some people go through it. People have experienced it differently. But the topic for today is me growing up with divorced parents. So, my mom and dad, honestly, I don't even know how long they've been married for, really. But I know they divorced when I was, I think, in first grade. Yeah, the only thing I can remember is us packing our bags and everything and leaving the house. I never knew what happened, what caused the divorce, why they were separated. I didn't know none of those. And in Africa, let me speak for Gambia, we are raised in a way bohamne we cannot ask questions, either we are scared to ask or we shouldn't ask because how do you say business that as kids we have boundaries between us and our parents, so we cannot say anything. And the sad thing is, still today, I actually never asked my mom what happened. I never asked her. And so whilst my mom and dad were separated, the relationship between me and both of my parents really did not change much, honestly, because I was able to stay with my mom and also my dad, because I was going to school in Banjul. A lot of my Gambian subscribers, I guess, are mostly Gambians, so you guys know where Banjul is. So when I was during the week, I would go stay with my dad. During the weekend, I would go back to my mom. So I was like that. I never complained about it because my dad was very supportive. My mom was very supportive too. They were both of them were there for us, not just me, but for us, everybody, my whole family, really. Never have I once, say maybe, oh, I want something, and my dad is like, no, I can't do it for you. It has never happened. My dad been there for me since day one. My school fees, my lunch. You guys are when I'm school, just a lunch, passport, everything. My dad used to do it for me. And one of the things I appreciate the most about my parents is the fact that they never lost contact. Even though they were separated, they still talk on the phone. From what I remember, they talk on the phone they actually in a way kind of they were actually together. Not talking about relationship, whatever, but they communicated. They talk about everything. So being but they can answer parents to divorce. In most cases, you have to stay with one, most likely your mother. And sometimes your dad might not be there to support you fully. But for me personally, thank God, I didn't go through that. So when I came to the US, I left my dad. My dad was still in Gambia, but my mom was here in the US. Everything that was going on, my mom communicated everything to my dad, every single thing, the steps, me coming here, everything. And they were still talking to when I came here, until my dad passed away, because he passed away 4 years ago. She's actually the one that called me and told me that my dad passed away. A very sad story. I don't want to talk about it, but yeah, even though they were not in a relationship, which I prefer, because I feel my summer papa, I feel I could have asked him, because my dad's very straightforward. local like you know, I feel like I should have asked them like what happened instead of just being quiet. But also, you know, like I said earlier, race, like it plays part, and I feel like as kids we deserve to know, you know, the reason behind everything that's happening. You know what I'm saying? So for me personally, if I knock on wood, if something was to happen between me and my husband, you know what I'm saying, and we have kids together, and I know that we cannot, you know, be together any longer or no longer, I will tell my kids the reason why. You know what I'm saying? At least let them know, because I'm grown. I'm like, and I still cannot even tell you exactly why my parents were divorced. I don't know. I never asked my mom. So I've been actually thinking about asking her, but it's like, I don't know if I'm gonna bring back like old memories or something that's gonna like stress her, or she's gonna start thinking back again. I don't know. When I was a baby, living with my mom and dad in the same house, everything seemed fine. You know how like back home, even if the parents are arguing or anything, most of the time the kids won't even know. They won't even hear about it. So I cannot tell you exactly when they ever had like any type of fighting in the house. I've never heard of it. Never. All I remember is one day my mom said we're gonna leave the house, pack everything, and we're out. That's all I can say. Everything else, I don't know. You know, and I will actually ask my mom. I will definitely ask my mom and see what she's gonna tell me, because I want to know, and I think I deserve to know too. Maybe I'm the only one that doesn't know. Maybe my whole family, like my brothers and sisters, they know about it, except me, because I was the youngest one. But one thing I would say is like as Africans, you know, we understand that culture be. You have to follow the culture, like certain things you don't talk to your kids about. I believe, to me personally, I feel like that's wrong. I feel like if anything is going on, we as kids should know. And also one thing I'm gonna say is like, when parents didn't divorce, like try to communicate. Don't stop one parent from, you know, wala sa halay sa domi ngayon they stop from seeing their mom or their dad, because I feel like it's wrong. You need both in it. You need both parents, mom and dad. I don't care what happened, the reason why you guys separated, it doesn't matter. It's not the kid's fault. So they deserve to be like the parents, both of them deserve to be in the child's life. And then like for one thing is like I appreciate mostly about my mom, and I thank her for that, is that before my dad passed away, my mom called my dad every single day, like every day. She can tell you exactly what happened, how everything happened. That's how close they were together. You know what I'm saying? And that's like I really, like, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate it about her, and I cannot thank her enough, because she been there for me from day one. Musuma complain about anything I want, my mom is there for me. Like even if it was her last, it has happened so many times. Like she been there for me all along, and my dad too, the same thing, until he passed away. So if we're not the same parents that are divorced, like people that are, if your parents are divorced, don't just pick one side, because I feel like that's unfair. You know, make sure you have, like, respect them both. They both deserve that much respect, because at the end of the day, you're some parents, you know, regardless of what happened. Yeah, so that's all I wanted to talk about. So the effect wasn't that bad. I didn't have that bad effect, like parents delay and in divorce. I didn't have that much. I didn't have that bad experience, really. The only thing that I was disappointed about the fact is that they divorced. That's it. Everything else was perfect, really. So that's all I had for you guys. So with that being said, All right, guys, thank you so much. Thank you so much for tuning in, for watching, sharing, commenting, everything. I hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful day.